Hey y'all, welcome to my first adept killer video. As someone who doesn't play killer, this was very interesting for me to experience. Majority of my killer experience is in 2v8, so this was pretty crazy for me to get. This was my first try on Sadako. I will say I do whiff a lot, because I'm not that much of a killer main. But I do try. I try to do things so I can learn them better. I will say this Nia, absolute juicer. She was an absolute juicer, and it's always Nia's when I play Sadako that absolutely cook me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll pop in from time to time to speak on things that I feel like need to be spoke on. But other than that, enjoy watching me getting juiced, but also getting my adept on Saturday. Genuinely, right here, I was like, oh yeah, I'm ass. There's no way she cooked me like that. And she did. She literally did. Like, honestly, I really hope that fed her ego, because she cooked right there. No cap. Y'all might ask why I'm not trying to stack condemn, because normally I do, but I'm trying to see if I can do it, like I can get kills without stacking it or heavily relying on my abilities. So that's basically what I'm doing here. Ignore my add-ons. All I did was put on her adept. I didn't change any of my add-ons from any of my previous matches, so yeah, I don't stack condemn. This is probably going to be a hard watch, and I'm sorry for that, but I'm trying to give myself a challenge, do something different, and against the people who I go against in my lobbies. So there's that. Here I knew that they were coming, because again, it's 3 flashlights. They have 3 flashlights. So I'm assuming they're definitely a Swiv. I'm not for sure if David is with them, but I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get this Quan. I don't care. Like, and normally I let my mains out when Quan is one of my mains. I usually let them out of the match if I come across him and I'm playing killer. But I'm going for my adept. I'm sorry he had to die. And then right after this, I start getting absolutely juiced by this Nia. Like, it's canon. All Nias have insane skill in this game. 100%. They are all good. 100%.
You're gonna regret it.
At this point, we're 8 minutes into the match, and there's only 4 gens done. So I figured I had some time to get my adept, because these guys clearly aren't on gens. They're just doing whatever. Here I knew she was either about to dead hard or juke me, but the dead hard is so funny to watch because I love doing it to the killers. It's hilarious. It was a little too late for the save here. But it was fun. Like, she was the funnest to loop, I think. Or to be looped by. Yeah, I'll eat the flashy. She didn't get her off the hook though. She just kept running. I am definitely gonna skip through the tragic shack looping. It was actually really awful. I did really bad, and I would rather not show anybody that. Mind y'all, this comes after her absolutely juicing me, cooking me at the shack. She is a goated shack looper. I hate that I caught up to her only because she was doing really good and this was her first hook. Like, if she didn't get caught, she probably would have ran me for the whole time. Truly. I feel bad at this point because the Quan, he just basically gives up. He's not struggling to get off or anything. But I had to put my feelings aside so I could attempt to get this adept, unfortunately. And this is where I stop you because this absolutely juices me at shack again. I'm not really good at looping shack as a killer, but I am pretty decent as a survivor. So yeah, I'm gonna skip this part. I felt really bad here because David definitely sandbagged Quan. That was completely unfair, and I should have let Quan get up. But I wasn't thinking in that moment. I was just like, I need to get my adept. I'm sorry, Quan. I definitely felt bad, though, for sure. at this point, I accepted that I was only going to get the 2 kills and that Fung and David were going to get out and everything was going to be fine. And I was like, why is Fung back here? That makes no sense. So it's very obvious I'm chasing her to the door. And I'm thinking, oh, she's going to get out. She has light or finesse, whatever the case may be. Oh, I knock her. Shocker. She's crawling out. And again, I have a strict rule of no slugging / tunneling if I don't have to. But I was just like, what if I can get this? Because he was right behind me. I was like, maybe I can actually get this. So I knocked David. I put her on the hook. And I'm like, yes, got my adept. I hoped he didn't crawl fast enough to get out. But he didn't. And that was Sadako's adept. I hope you guys enjoyed this portion of the video, and we're gonna cycle on over to Michael's adept right after this. Okay, this match was right after the Sadako match, same day. I was super pumped. I was on a high. I was like, yeah, this is great. Even though I did horribly, I was still like, I got the adept. It's better than nothing. I hate this map. Every time I play Michael, I get this map. Every single time. I'm not sure why. They think I'm good on this map or something, but I'm not. But I'm going to stop talking now, and you guys enjoy watching this random mess until it's time to chime in again. Let me also highlight again, I am trying not to heavily rely on my stalk or my power. I am just trying to see if I can get the kills without using those boosts or perks, whatever you may call them. So please, I know again, I say this is probably a hard watch because I'm not using my stalks and I'm not using my abilities the way they're supposed to be used. I'm just trying something different.
Michaela fucking move! Michaela!
I ate this fucking pellet right here. genuinely, I spent 2 minutes looking for Michaela, or I think it's Ellen. Finally found the Ellen. She's the obsession. She's the one who's supposed to die last for my perks to make any sense here. I literally spent 2 minutes looking for them, and then I spent another minute and a half chasing her. Holy smokes. It was way too much going on, but she got caught up on something, and I finally got her. Now it's grind time. I don't know where Michaela is. I don't hear any gens going. No gens have been boomed. No footsteps. I'm like, maybe she's going to hide in a locker. Maybe she's going to let her down the hook. Maybe I'm going to have to let her get out. Maybe she's going to find Hatch, because I didn't expect her to get her teammate off the hook. I expected her to camp. So I'm just walking around, and boom, she gets her off the hook. I was like, yes, I have to get this Michaela. If it's the last thing I do, I have to get this Michaela. This is where I stop you. I don't know how I lost her, but she absolutely juked me in this room, and I am not showing y'all that. A whole minute goes by, and then boom, she comes across me, and I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna have to slug. And then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna slug. I am actually gonna try and find the hatch before Helen does. I think her name is Helen. Something like that. I'm gonna try to find the hatch before she does. And would you look at that? There she is. I was like, oh my god, yes. Just one more hit, and I'm gonna get my dad. I was jumping for joy on the inside. Hope you guys enjoyed this hard watch of me not using my abilities, so I could get my adept. It's very cool to see that I can get it without. Thank y'all for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Catch you next time.